off this playoff game, let's check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. The Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it 4. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows they're here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these 2 conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
To the air, it's Stockton. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Off the play fake on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the 2 dominant conferences of the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's Humphreys. Inside the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
On the move now. Oh, he's got open space.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here the wideout goes in motion. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions. These teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but rather than in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A solid start for the Ducks quarterback. And if you think about the quarterback legacy at Oregon, all the great players who played that position for the Ducks, could this guy be the first to deliver a championship, Joel?
From Dan Fouts to Marcus Mariota and even Bo Nix, none of those guys were able to lift that national championship trophy. If this guy is able to do that, he will be the legend of legends.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, throughout his career, Dante Moore has always been talented, but now he's got the experience necessary to make a deep run into the playoff. I'm so excited for this Oregon team. This is a team that has the experience, not just at quarterback, but all over the roster to go and potentially win a national championship. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But boy, that ball's got to be caught.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Zips it down the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to scramble to his left. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on 3rd down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. And he's able to move.
Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
He's going to pull it down and run. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. It's Georgia on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
These run plays don't look like much, but they've put themselves in a manageable third down situation. Now you have everything at your disposal. You can continue to run it or you can throw it. You've got to keep the pass rush off of you, and they've been able to do that.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
Makes the grab. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field. Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Moore. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. On the run, it's Frazier. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
It's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
You know, Chris, there's 2 things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the running back takes the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Bringing pressure. Hit as he throws it deep. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Dogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Moore. Short connection to the tight end here. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Looks like it's their junior quarterback. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds his man. It's Frazier. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Stockton. Oh, the pressure's on. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the left. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Looking to scramble. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Chris, just a back-breaking mistake here to turn this ball over on the kick return inside the 20. What a great opportunity now. This offense comes on the field. You got to put this ball in the end zone.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Met is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And you set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. It's a run to the left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
To be a really good defense and run this 4-3, you've got to have defensive ends that can set the edge and get after the passer. That's exactly what they're able to do right here. They do a tremendous job, and offensively, they have to buckle up and protect this quarterback on the edge.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
That's a good decision by this quarterback. They're on their own side of the 50. It's 3rd down, and living to play another down is always a quality decision rather than forcing it into coverage and potentially turning it over. Remember, a turnover there would give the opposition great field position and probably lead to a score. So that's a good throwaway, and you live to punt right here.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's their senior wide receiver. See if Holly can get a status report soon. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on 1st. Hands off to the left. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Just been an awful game for this quarterback. Ball continues to go into harm's way. The timing is off. The ball placement is off. He's thrown several interceptions, and again, the ball is in the hands of the defense. This time, they just can't bring it in.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
The Ducks offense is on the move now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going.
Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He's got the first and still going. Got an opening here. Could be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joel, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You got to be connected as a defense. Here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talk to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that
it's caught, and he's got a lane. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Moore. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
It's Georgia on top right now. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Bootleg looking to throw. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Backed up after the intentional grounding, 2nd down and very long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the run, it's Phillips. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Screen to the wide receiver. important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. Open field ahead. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
All right, it's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up first downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the best part is that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit. Once he gets the line to gain, he just steps out of bounds. That's A++ on the grade sheet on Sunday when you're watching the film.
To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got space. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, it's certainly too little and too late here in the playoff, and you would love to have seen them have some success earlier in the game, in particular running the football, but they just weren't able to do it. And, Chris, how disappointing for this group of seniors. These guys will be leaving for the draft. I mean, this is it. This is the last time they're going to be in this uniform.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle. Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Nice grab. It's McClellan. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Pressure is coming. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down.